The brand new giant beanstalk update is here, and with that comes new exotic sprout seed packs. And today I'm going to be attempting to become a billionaire using nothing but the new packs. And here we are. My new name is Sprout Seed Pack Man 135, and off the bat I can see that they changed a few things. So we now have a garden guide, and then you can edit skins. Oh, that's cool. There's a picket fence, golden fence, bean fence, and then a silver fence. And then it looks like this garden guide has quite a bit of things in it, so that's cool. Grand prize, statue of achievement. Okay, but anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the first seed pack, and come on. A flare daisy. That is the most common one though, so that should have been expected. Also, before I continue opening them, let's actually see what we can get. So we can get flare daisy, dusk puff, mangosteen, Poseidon plant, gleam root, and then finally a princess thorn. And then I'm assuming that's the divine. Also, I know I have 50 of the new packs, but I'm only allowed to start off with 10 of them. But as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be allowed to use more and more of them. So with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the rest of our first 10 packs. And what are we gonna get? A dusk puff. That looks like a mushroom, low-key. Oh, the Poseidon plant was right there. Bruh, another one? We even got the pity already, which was an extra flare daisy. Bro, the princess thorn was right there. One off. So we're only getting flare daisies then. All right. I'm not even surprised at this point. These things better sell for a lot or the video is about to end right here. Let's go ahead and plant them down. And then let's also plant down the 2 dusk puffs we got. And these look like a single harvest plant. I can't even lie. And how's the growth like? Ooh, looks like these flare daisies low-key take a bit. What about these dusk puffs? Oh, they also look like they take a bit. Do I get a watering can from the Forever Pack today? I don't. Okay, and yeah, while I could just sit here waiting for these plants to grow, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to get some action. So what I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is join in on my main account. And then wait, why is my favorite button missing? What happened to the grow all? Oh. Okay, there. I thought I was cooked for a second. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and hit the grow wall. And there we go. My main account can get out of here now. Also, don't worry. I won't be spamming that. That was just like a one-time thing because I'm not trying to wait like hours for them to fully grow. Also, before I accidentally open up some more packs, let's go ahead and put them in my backpack. And now it's time to check out these plants. So we got the dusk puff, and it turns out those are actually a multi-harvest. Let's go ahead and pick a few up and then see how much they sell for. So let's go for a normal 2.69 kg dusk puff. 31k. Wait a minute. That's actually really good for a rare multi-harvest. What? Okay, wait. Before I sell my full inventory, let's go ahead and pick up a flare daisy. And ooh, wait. These are also multi-harvest. Wait, usually the uncommon plants are never multi-harvest. That's nice. Okay, but how much does this flare daisy sell for? What? It sells for more than the dusk puff. Wait, nah, we're actually about to make so much. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 500,000 just like that. Wait, what? Oh, nah, wait, we just crushed the first goal. Bro, that might actually be the fastest time I ever passed the first shekel milestone. So here we go. Let's go ahead and open up another 10 packs. Bruh. Actually, low-key, I don't even mind. These things sell for like 45k base price. So, like, they're low-key really good. Oh, yes, finally, a mangosteen. Okay, here we go again. Bro, the gleam root and Poseidon plant were right there. I'm actually getting trolled. Bro, what is this? Again, and then the princess thorn was right there. Like, what actually is this? Okay, what if I stand like on the new beanstalk? Will that give me better luck? Okay, come on, here we go. Give me something better, please. Bro. Yes, finally. That was our last pack too. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's put the exotic seed packs back in my backpack. And while I'm over here, let's go ahead and buy some watering cans now that I got some monies. And a stock of 3, nice. I need sprinklers, a basic one. I need 2 of those. Then I also need 2 advanced, and then finally 2 godlies. And then I also need a master sprinkler, but it'll probably be a while before I can afford that one, so I don't really got to worry about it for now. For now, though, let's go ahead and plant down these dust puffs that we got next to the other ones. Same with the flare daisies. And actually, I want to try something. If I pick them all up and then watering can them, will they grow fast like the moon mangoes? No, doesn't look like it. For some plants, the watering can helps like the actual fruit grow faster. So I thought maybe it was the same case for the flare daisies, but I guess not. What about for these dust puffs? I guess that's also not the case. Also, looks like we got some pretty big dust puffs, though. Ooh, and I almost forgot, but we also got some mango nest seeds or whatever they're called. What were they called? Mangosteens. Let's go ahead and plant both of those like really close to each other so that I can use the same watering can on them. Oh, and wait, I just realized, is this supposed to be like a variant of the mango tree? So we got the moon mango and then the normal mango. Whoa, it's been a while since we've gotten a variant of the mango. And that was somehow not enough to fully grow the second one. We got a really small one and then a big one. Okay, luckily we're pretty rich, so let's go ahead and buy some more watering cans. Or wait, actually, before I buy more, let's go ahead and pick up the flare daisies that are fully grown. And yo, wait, we got a golden one already? Or is that a different type of like mutation? Is that like silver or something? I've never seen that. Wait, what? Like it's usually gold plants that gives off those little particles. Whoa, wait, that's cool. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 1.2 mil. Okay, wait, that's actually perfect. Good thing I thought of doing that before buying the watering cans. And now that we've reached 10 mil, we've unlocked another 10 exotic seed packs. Before I open those bad boys up, though, I do want to go ahead and place on my Poseidon plant. And there's 2 in stock, not too bad. Oh, wait, it's about to restock too. Perfect. Give me more. Let's go ahead and go back to my garden. And whoopsie, I did not mean to open that pack up. I was gonna finish watering this mangosteen, so let's actually do that real quick. Okay, and there you go, it's fully grown. Also, I was gonna wait to open my other 10 seed packs, but on second thoughts, I'm gonna just go ahead and open them. Just because if I get another Poseidon plant, like I could put them all next to each other and then grow them all with the same watering cans, you know? Also, wait, I'm wondering, if I pick up a flare daisy, what happens if I give it to this guy over here? He's looking for woody plants. Is the flare daisy considered a woody plant? Oh wait, actually, the garden guide probably has that information. Plants, so we got the flare daisy. Best mutations, silver and chilled. Oh, wait, so that is like a new base mutation. Wait, that's actually so cool. I don't even know when the last time that they added one of those into the game was. Oh yeah, also, would these dust puffs be considered a woody plant? Dusk puff. Yes, woody. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this does. Feed this to my beanstalk or to the beanstalk. And it gave it 3 points. Bruh, only 3 points? That means you need 300 of those to fully grow this thing. And then there's like some sort of like special room up there. I wonder if you could like launch yourself up there with like one of those bouncers, if you know what I'm talking about. I might actually have to test that out later. Okay, but anyways, enough yippee yapping. Let's go ahead and open up the rest of our 10 packs. And we're about to get another Poseidon plant from the pity, so that's nice. Bruh, and yeah, I definitely need those pities right now. I'm only getting flare daisies. Bro, the rainbow pack was right there. At least I'm not getting as much flare daisies anymore. I'll take mangosteens. I spoke too soon. Never mind. Never mind again. We don't get our next pity till 75? That's crazy. What? Gleam root. Oh, it's like half the rarity of the mangosteen. Or not the mangosteen, the Poseidon plant. Okay, but here goes our last pack. Bro. On the bright side, we got another mythical, but we were 1 off from the rainbow. Once again, though, that's all the packs we get for now. And before I do anything to my garden, let's go ahead and pick up all my flare daisies, along with all my dusk puffs, and I only have 1 of those apparently. And then yeah, look at that, it's a silver flare daisy. I wonder what the multiplier on that is. I'm assuming it's gonna be like 10, but like how much is it worth? 112k. What about normal flare daisy? 22k. Bro, it's only a 5x? That's low-key mid, I can't even lie. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And another million. Oh, wait a minute. These things are actually crazy good. Oh, so I just realized I got 5 mangosteens from those last 10 packs. That's crazy. What? Okay, let's go ahead and get my watering cans on standby. Let's plant all these mangosteens down. And then for these, I'm actually only going to splash them a few times. And that's because I want to fully grow my Poseidon plants. Also, I'm not going to lie, the design of these is so cool. Like, I just love that subtle glow, you know? And then let's do the same strat as I did on the mangosteens. Let's go ahead and plant them like really close together. And then let's water those puppers up. Okay, and there we go. They're fully done, and whoa, they're a lot bigger than I expected, and I did not expect them to look like that. I wonder what the actual fruit that they'll produce will look like. Maybe it'll be a trident like Poseidon, you know? Huh. Wait, this might actually be one of like the coolest looking fruits in the game right now. The colors on there are really nice too. Wait, what? I actually love how this fruit looks. I'm excited to see what the actual fruit looks like. Also, I just realized that I kind of forgot to plant down my flare daisies, so whoopsie. Let's go ahead and plant those bad boys down. And we got a big one. Nice. A 4.6 kg one. I want to sell this. $250,000. That's crazy. Not gonna lie, I did not think that would unlock another 10 seed packs, but it did. These plants might low-key be like some of the best seed pack plants ever. Like, it usually takes me a lot longer to get to this point, but with these, I've literally gotten here within like half an hour. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and just blast these mangosteens up a bit, and then let's open some more seed packs. One way, actually, before I open them, I need to check the gear shop to see if there's a godly or advanced sprinkler in stock. No master, no godly, and none. Bro, what? There's literally 0 sprinklers. There is 3 watering cans, though. I will go ahead and buy those. Also, low-key, this a W time for a tornado event. I need my plants to start gathering mutations up. Also, this time, I'm gonna try to climb on top of these, like, arch things to open the seed packs. Here we go. Whoa, and what is going on? Oh, it's the sun event. Unfortunately, I don't have any sunflowers. Wait, maybe this will give me good luck if I run to him. Come on, good luck, please. I need a rainbow pack. Bruh, Gleam Root was right there. Okay, maybe if I jump off. Come on. Mangosteen. Okay, wait, I needed to reveal what I got like mid-jump. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, I messed up. Woo! Wait, it worked. A Poseidon plant. Okay, here we go, though. I got 4 more tries, and I'm gonna just rapid fire these low-key. Oh, yes! Gleam Root. Wait, let's go. That's an interesting shape. Okay, wait, here we go. Come on, 2 more packs. And a Dusk Puff to finish it off. Okay, I can't complain. I got a Gleam Root. That's a 4% chance. So now the only 2 things that I haven't gotten is the Princess Thorn and then the Rainbow Pack. That's actually not too bad. Okay, but enough yippee yappy. Let's go ahead and put the extra exotic seed packs back in my backpack. And then let's start off by planting. Wish I planted down first. My mangosteen seeds, sure. Then let's plant down my flare daisies with the other ones. My Poseidon plants next to the other Poseidon plants. And it doesn't look like they've grown anything. Interesting. I guess it takes a while. Oh, interesting. Wait, these flower looking things are the fruit. Okay, but let's also go ahead and plant down our 4 Dusk Puffs. And finally, our Gleam Root seed. Let's plant that bad boy down right here in the middle. And then good thing we got lots of watering cans for it. Well, and off the bat, it's already growing super fast. Okay, and the Tisbe fully grown. And whoa, I did not expect it for it to be a tree. It's called the Gleam Root, so I expected for it to be like a root almost, you know? Like a beanstalk kind of, but brown. That's interesting, actually. Also, I'm not gonna lie, getting sun-dried on one of these fruits would actually take me to the final milestone, so I wouldn't mind if that happens. Oh, and yeah, also, before I forget, the gear shop did also just restock, so show me the goodies. And... bruh, still no sprinklers. Okay, that's all right. For now, let's go ahead and use my watering cans on the remaining mangosteens that aren't fully grown. Then let's go ahead and harvest literally everything up. And do we have a mangosteen that's fully done yet? Doesn't look like it. It looks like that's the fruit right there. Okay, interesting. But now let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 1.5 million, not as much as I hoped for. Okay, so yeah, at this point, I just gotta be patient and then continuously farm up the rest of the fruits until I reach the final shekel milestone, and then we can go from there. Or wait, actually, a lot of the Dusk Puffs along with the mangosteens aren't fully grown. So let's actually run back to the gear shop to buy some more watering cans, and then let's just water everything up. Whoa, and wait, why does that one look like that? It's like glowing. Is that like another variant? Or is that just the plant? Okay, wait, this plant is actually sick. Okay, and apparently the glowy thing was just the actual plant. Let's just hope they have a decent base price. I want to sell this. 84K. Wait a minute. That's crazy good. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And almost 500,000, not too bad. Wait, if I pick up all my flare daisies, along with all my Dusk Puffs, and then any mangoes that I have none that are fully grown. Do I have any more of these Poseidon plants? I do not. Also, I got a gold flare daisy, so we should definitely be able to reach the last milestone here. And yup, another 1.5 million. Here goes the last 10 packs. Hopefully I get a rainbow pack or the Princess Thorn. Ideally, I would love to get that Princess Thorn if I'm being honest. Also, I came back to the spot over here because apparently I had some good luck over here. So let's go ahead and start opening. Bro, nah. The luck on the edge of the map is actually crazy. Bro, a gleam root and then a thunderstorm? Wait, I actually need lightning to strike like my Poseidon plants. Oh, wait, that would give me enough to buy a master sprinkler. Come on over here, lightning, please. Please, 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 please. Please, lightning, do your thing over here. Also, wait, talking about master sprinklers, there's a godly one in stock, so let's go ahead and buy that. And also tropical rain event. Oh, wait. Yes! My flare daisies just got shocked. Wait, did that hit my mangoes too? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Low-key, we're getting some crazy progress here, though. Especially these shocked flare daisies. Bruh, why couldn't it hit the silver ones, though? How much is it worth, though? Won't it be worth, like, what is that, 200K? 4 million. What? Wait, no, that's actually crazy. 4 million for a single flare daisy? Keep in mind, this is literally an uncommon plant. Like, what? Okay, and the thunderstorm just ended, and unfortunately, it does not look like lightning struck another point in my plot, but that's all right. We got a ton of shocked flare daisies, so let's go ahead and pick them all up and then sell them. 52 million. What? Bro, I know I've said this like 10 times already, but flare daisies are literally just an uncommon plant. Like, making 52 million off them this fast with no sprinklers is actually crazy. And we still got a few more shocked ones. Let's go ahead and pick the rest of them up. Bro, no, we still have like 5 plus more of them. That's crazy. I'm guessing my inventory is going to be worth like another 10 mil. Yeah, 13 mil. That's crazy. Oh, and yeah, then to top it all off, we also got a godly sprinkler. So that's also crazy lucky. So now using that godly sprinkler, I can go ahead and craft a lightning rod. Wait, no, I can't. I'm still missing a basic sprinkler. What? How'd I get a godly before a basic? That's crazy. I can't even lie. Also, while we're over here, let's go ahead and open up the rest of our seed packs, because I was just joking saying that this place over here had luck, but I'm low-key thinking that I wasn't joking, because out of only 4 packs, we got a mangosteen seed, a Poseidon plant, a flare daisy, and then a gleam shroom seed. Like, that's literally 2 mythicals. That's crazy. Okay, but here we go. Another Poseidon plant. Let's go. Okay, but here goes the last pack. Come on. I need the Princess Thorn, please. A dusk buff. I guess I'll take it. I got some decent luck. Unfortunately, I didn't get the Princess Thorn though. Also, while I'm over here, let's go ahead and buy some more watering cans because I will be needing them. And we got a golden Poseidon plant. Let's go. Okay, but anyways, now that I've opened up the last of my packs, let's go ahead and start off by planting down all my seeds. So we got the mangosteen over here. And then I'm not even gonna plant down any more dusk puffs. They take up way too much room. Also, talking about dusk puffs, I see myself a golden one. I will go ahead and plant down my other gleam root seed though, along with the flare daisies, just because those things are actually crazy good. And then finally my 2 Poseidon plants. Also, before I water any of those up, I'm actually gonna go ahead and run back to the gear shop so that I can buy a trowel. And I don't need that right now, but I will be needing it later, so I just want to start stacking up on them early, you know? Also, still no advanced sprinkler. That's a big rip. Oh, and wait, actually, let's go ahead and pick up all my dust puffs. And instead of selling them, I'm gonna go ahead and turn them into the beanstalk. Just because if we go to this NPC over here and ask him what's up with the beanstalk, it says that by feeding it plants, we can make it grow big and strong. And then if I help feed the beanstalk, it will give me rewards. And I like myself some rewards, so I'm gonna be feeding it. Let's go ahead and feed all my plants to the beanstalk. Bruh, it's looking for tropical plants now. It's switched up. Bruh, so much for not selling them. 0.5 mil, that's okay, I guess. Okay, wait, let's go ahead and pull out the garden guide. Is flare daisy tropical? No, it's only a flower. Mango knees, it's woody, leafy, sour, sweet fruit. What about that? What was it called? Gleam root? Woody night? No. Poseidon plant, that's what I was looking for. It's stocky? What does that even mean? Also, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this guide would be useful at first, but it's actually super useful. I low-key need to grind out all these achievements on my main account. Wait, what? And there's silver prismatic seed packs? What does that even mean? Silver divine seed pack? Oh, and to access the quest, you just have to click on it. So I have to shovel 100 plants, harvest 200 carrots, gift 1 carrot, sell 500 strawberries, and then gift 5 strawberries. What do you have to do for the prismatic one? Harvest 20,000 mutated plants, harvest 30 disc Romesco crops. Bro, nah. Harvest 1 rainbow Romesco? What even is that? Oh wait, I'm assuming you probably get the silver Romesco from the other seed packs. Silver divine seed pack. Yeah, probably from those. Okay, but anyways, let's get back to what's important. Reaching 1 billion shekels. So let's go ahead and start watering this other gleam root up wherever it went. Kind of lost track of it. Same with these mangosteens. And then yeah, I'm gonna just be watering everything up actually. Ooh, and I just came back to the gear shop to get some more watering cans. And we finally got an advanced sprinkler in stock. Let's go ahead and buy that. And I'll also buy the basic one. Why not? With that, I can finally go ahead and make the lightning rod. Let's go. So now I just got to wait for another advanced, the godly, and then a master sprinkler to come into stock. And then we can start making some serious shekels. For now, though, back to watering canning everything I go. Also, look at how crazy this chilled Poseidon plant looks. Oh, wait. It actually doesn't look that crazy. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna just get back to watering these plants up. Yo, and what are the chances of that? I literally just came back for even more watering cans, and look at what is in stock. Yes, please. So now I'm just waiting for a master one. Okay, and there we go. That should be everything fully grown, though. Also, I was planning on picking everything up to see how much it would sell for, but on second thoughts, I'm gonna hold off on that for now. For now, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is buy some more trowels, and then I'm gonna use those trowels to move all the Poseidon plants next to these gleam roots. And now that I think about this, positioning all these is gonna be kind of hard. And now I also need to do the same thing with all these mangosteens. Also, are they finally fully grown? Yes, we finally got some that are fully grown. Bro, these things are tiny though. Look at them. And they look nothing like a mango if I'm being honest. What's their base price looking like? 45k? That's actually not too bad. Way better than the normal mangoes. Okay, but yeah, let's go ahead and move them all. And this is also going to be tricky. I should have just planted everything by each other to begin with, but I wanted everything to look relatively aesthetic, and look at what I get. Okay, and yeah, that's honestly probably the best I'm going to be getting for now. Also, I'm kind of out of trowels and I don't want to run back to the gear shop, so that's that. Also, now that I think about it, would mangoes be considered a tropical fruit? Where is my thingamabobber? The guide or the garden guide? Mangosteen. It's not? What? How's that not considered a tropical fruit? Okay, wait, maybe he's reset his thing by now? He wants something different maybe? Nope, still tropical plants. Great. Oh, and yeah, just to satisfy my curiosity, I'm gonna go ahead and sell this gold Poseidon plant just to see how much it's worth. I'm guessing like couple mil? 6 mil. That's not as much as I would have thought. We still got some shocked flare daisies too. That's crazy. I can't even lie. How much do those sell for again? 2 mil. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Okay, so now the next step of my plan to reach 1 billion is to come over here to the gear shop. And trust me, this is a very interesting step. I just gotta sit here waiting for a master sprinkler to come into stock. Let's go. And now that I think about it, this might take a while. Bruh, why did I actually think I would get it first restock? Okay, yeah, I'll just be sitting here waiting for it, and then I'll be back when I do get it. Okay, and I've been waiting for the master sprinkler to come into stock for about 2 hours, and we unfortunately still haven't got it. So I'm gonna just do a bit of a workaround for it. Kind of. But before I do that, let's go ahead and claim my lightning rod. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and buy a cleaning spray so that I can go ahead and make a shock mutation spray. So let's give them the spray, lightning rod, and then 1,000,000 shekel mabebbles. And there we go. Just like that, in half an hour, we'll have a shock mutation spray. So in the meantime, it's time to do that workaround I spoke about earlier. And to actually do the workaround, I need a magnifying glass to come into stock. And there's no magnifying glass in stock. I'll just buy a cleaning spray, that's alright. Okay, so pretty much what the workaround was, I was just gonna buy a magnifying glass since it was the same price as a master sprinkler, and then I was just gonna gift myself a master sprinkler from my main account. But since there was none of those in stock, I just bought a cleaning spray, and then y'all can keep the extra 5 million. And doing it this way just saves me a bit of Robux, because if I'm being honest, buying 50 of those packs wasn't cheap. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go onto my main account and place a master sprinkler down. Then I can leave on my main account and then place one of each sprinklers down, which includes a godly. Let's place that in the center. Why isn't it placing? Bro, I forgot how hard these things are to place with like a bunch of things around. Okay, yeah, this ain't working. Bro, now I got both of them down on accident. Okay, that's all right. Let's also go ahead and place down the advanced sprinkler and finally the basic sprinkler. And I'll place two of those down just because it's like a big plot. And now let's go ahead and pick literally everything up. And pretty much what I'm doing here is the sprinkler method, which I think at this point everyone knows what it is. So it shouldn't need much explanation. So with that being said, let's go ahead and finish picking everything up. Also, I wanted to see how much of those roots sell for. The gleam roots. Whoa, those things look interesting. I want to sell this. 744,000. Holy. It did have like 2 mutations on it, but still, that's not bad. And another 77 million for my whole inventory. Okay, but now all I gotta do is log off and then come back in like half an hour when everything is fully grown. And doing it this way will like prevent the sprinklers from using their time. So then I could like rinse and repeat the process, you know? Okay, and here we go. It's been just right about half an hour. Let's hope we got some pretty big plants. Come on. Ooh. And okay, we got a whole lot of silver flare daisies. Did we get any rainbow plants? Here, wait, let's actually go ahead and run back to the gear shop so that I can go ahead and buy another trowel because I kind of can't see. So let's go ahead and buy the trowel. And bro, it's not letting me buy it. Okay, there you go. And then let's also buy a recall wrench. And while I'm over here, let's also go ahead and claim my shock mutation spray. Also, I joined the public server because for some reason the private ones weren't working. But anyways, I want to see what this gold thing is. Here, let's move the gleam root and see if we got any gold one of those. It doesn't look like we did. I don't even think those are fully done growing. I want whatever that gold thing is. Wait, and actually, I think that might be a huge rainbow Poseidon plant. That would be ideal if it is, if I'm being honest. I honestly can't tell. Also, yo, look at that. The beanstalk grew. It's actually super hard to tell because it's like a huge jumble. Okay, here, wait, just for reference, how much does this huge gold flare daisy sell for? I want to sell this. 16 million. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, let's just go ahead and start picking everything up while making sure to not accidentally pick up that one gold item. What even is that? Oh, it is a gold Poseidon plant. It's crazy how it's not done yet either. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm low-key just gonna YOLO it. Let's go ahead and get my shock mutation spray and put it on that huge golden Poseidon plant. And then let's just pick everything else up while that finishes growing. I can't get over how good these new plants actually are. They're worth so much and then they grow a ton at a time. Like off that one sprinkler method, look at how much like items I got. I wonder how much my inventory is worth. 187 million for just my inventory of unmutated plants. Okay, that's actually insane. So now I should just have to wait for this Poseidon petal to fully grow, and then that should be 1 billion if I'm being honest. Okay, and here we go. I just ended up hitting the grow up because I'm kind of impatient. So let's go ahead and pick it up. And this thing looks absolutely insane. It's 13 kgs too, so it's a pretty good size. Let's go ahead and sell it. And 2.8 billion. Wait, what? I know I've said this like 100 times, but these new plants are actually crazy good. I feel like I say this every update at this point, but these new seed plants are actually crazy good. Genuinely some of the best plants in the game right now, especially given the fact with how many they grow per plant. But with that, we've officially completed the challenge. Make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100K.